Interval 2-2 here. I mean, 3-1, okay, it's still early days, as John said in commentary, but you don't want to be behind that first session if you can help it.
Okay, back we go, last before the interval.
Well, decent break off. I suppose we got to say that now. If you don't leave a pot on, invariably there's a pot to go at. But not on this occasion.
Yeah, the break-off's become such an important shot in the game of snooker nowadays. All the players so good at putting long balls.
Terrific opening red. Now then, can he get his hand on the table and score heavily? Give himself a bit of confidence.
Eight. Nine. $60. $70.
Well, how many times do we see that happen? You know, you think, should I play the run through or should I play the screw shot? And that cue ball invariably finishes tight against the cushion. And he's very straight on this black. So unless there's a red that you can get on just by rolling the black in, it's difficult. Oh, and he's missed the black anyway. Now, does this red go to the right middle? Well, it does, but he hit the black so badly that this red is now difficult. Terrific pot. One. Okay, he's unlucky not to be on the black, but that shows you the confidence that Shaun's playing with. No hesitation. That was a tough pot. As I say, not on the black, but you can certainly get through to the blue. He's just having a look what red's available, if any.
Blue ball.
Right, it's a good effort. He's just overrun it a little bit.
6.
I think he was thinking he may be on a red to the left middle. There you go. But as you can see, he's run what? Foot 18 inches too far. But does this one go? Nah.
Shaun Murphy, 6.
He's made a good job of that, though, I'll tell you. Yeah, good weight. I mean, to snooker someone on all the reds from that position, well nigh impossible. But he's achieved it. Not touching ball. If it had been, referee Brendan Moore would have declared it. Big day for the referee, of course, today. His first ever Masters final. It's a big moment. from Sheffield, the home of snooker. I was going to say, caught that safety a little bit too thin, but that's a bonus. You're trying to find the baulk cushion, really. But he got a little bit too thin off the baulk cushion. Snooker by the green on all reds. Ooh, has he made a mistake here? Has he left a red on? Well, there is a red in line with the cue ball, but are they too close together? They're very close together, aren't they? Referee will be keeping a close eye on this one, watching for the push. I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a shot, that was. I mean, to get that amount of run through. Well played.
Yeah, but the referee had his heart in his mouth there. Did not want to have to make a dodgy decision. First final, or his first Masters final. He has refereed before in a ranking event final.
8.
Panic over.
Nine.
Yeah, I think with that shot of Neil, it was the advantage of being a left-hander. I wouldn't have fancied playing that with the rest. I think the rest and everything could have gone through. Obviously this red just above and to the right of the black will go to this corner. There you see it. Played it nicely. He's going to get the path of the cue ball right here though.
15.
Not perfect.
Every time he's been in today, Neil, he's struggled with his positional play. Over 19 frames. Can't keep putting yourself out of trouble.
Yeah, what makes this shot a little bit more difficult, the yellow's not on its spot, but it's just in the path where he'd like to send the cue ball. And if he decides to come down the right-hand side of the table, well, he's playing the yellow. That cuts out that problem. But it's still a good shot needed. All about the line and the length. He's got a good line, but that cue ball needs to slow up.
17.
Pretty good effort. But this red, no gimme.
And that's one of the best positional shots he's hit today. Tough shot from in the jaws of the pocket, and he hit that really well. I'd like to go into these two reds that are directly below the blue, full in the face.
Now then, how does he play this? Does he play it with pace, or does he feel as though he doesn't have to inject that much pace in the cue ball? Needs to be on a red. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I think he has to go into the reds here. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I thought it was going to go slightly wrong. Okay, this red along the top cushion is a little bit tricky, but he's got what appears to be the perfect angle on it, so he doesn't have to do a lot with it. But it's a testy one. Needs to get it.
$24.
Played it confidently. Frame at his mercy now. Just pot the black. little cannon into the red immediately above it to hold the cue ball, frame over. And he'll be well pleased to go at the interval 2 apiece if this goes right. Well, he missed the cannon that he intended, I'm sure, but I think he's okay.
31.
Well, he missed the cannon I suggested by so far. Maybe he didn't play it. I don't know why not, but anyway, no harm done.
$32.
And that's his highest break of the match so far. I expect a lot more, and I expect a lot more during the match. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't make a century break here.
39.
He's just looking at the scoreboard to see if there's enough on. 39. Got 40 points with these reds if he was to stay on the black. That would make it 79.
40.
And 27 for the colours. 106.
$47.
And that's the difference. So just this red needed to secure the frame.
48.
So it will be 2 each at the interval. And it means that both players now have settled in and got used to the pace of the table. Got those little bit
54.
of edgy nerves that were apparent in the first frame particularly. And we could
55.
be in for an absolute cracker here. Both players get on with it. Good potters, break builders. I don't think we're going to get bogged down with a lot of safety.
$61.
As long as you're on 73,
62.
by the time you come to the colours, you can make the 100.
$68. 69.
Always feel with a left-hander, it's the easiest ball to get on the yellow, isn't it? You've got so much margin of error.
Yeah, you're right. Anywhere in that area, if you're left-hander, you can
76.
get your hand on the table, obviously. And he'll be trying to clear his colours. He'll be wanting to make the century.
78.
We want to show Shaun that
81.
you make mistakes, I'm going to punish you as heavily as you punish me.
Yeah, and it is a psychological game, and he just wants to show this packed house here at the Alexander
85.
Palace that, given a chance, he'll entertain them with big breaks, just as Shaun has done. Shaun made a 102 break
90.
in the last frame.
$96.
This will be the 20th century break of this year's Masters. And in it goes.
103
That's
in the
more
frame.
like it from Neil Robertson. 102 from Shaun Murphy. Anything you can do, I'll do better. 103 makes it 2.